Hello, you pretty little idiots, and welcome back to another episode of Create with Bales. In the last episode, we built this amazing, beautiful starter house, complete with this lovely, gorgeous interior. Even our bedroom's looking pretty nice, but the basement could still use some work. This is pretty abysmal. And that windmill right there is pretty much the only thing we've done with the Create mod so far. Okay, we got the water wheels too. The water wheels are pretty nice, but these are mostly here just for the ambience. So I think today we're gonna head out front here and build our very first Create mod farm. But before we can do that, I think we need to head downstairs and start building our Create workshop. So let's go gather up some resources, which shouldn't really be that hard. All we really gotta do is head down to the mines to gather up some stone and some ingots. And of course we're gonna need some wood, so let's come over here to our tree chopping area. And then we gotta head off to the ocean in search of kelp. And yeah, that's pretty much all we need for now. Let's head back to the base and get started. I told you guys it wasn't gonna take that long. And now that we have pretty much everything we should need, let's head back down to the basement and clear up some room. Alright, now that we got a little bit of room to work with, let's turn it into a room that we can work with. And here we have it, ladies and chads. It's pretty basic, but it's looking way better than it was before. I just can't wait to ruin the brand new aesthetic with all kinds of Create machinery, so let's go do that. First, we're gonna have to head over to the old base and get all of our Create components that we left behind. Goose and duck parkour. Oh, okay. Right. Let's try this again. Goose and duck parkour. Bam, secret door. And look at all this stuff that we left behind. Let's just yoink this all up. For some reason, I thought we had more here, but this is a pretty good start. So let's just go ahead and craft up a couple more components. There we go. Now we're starting to look a whole lot better. So let's start off right over here. I'll put down a couple basins and a depot over here, and we'll slap our mechanical press right here. And for right now, we're just gonna put the hand crank back on it because I need some iron sheets. And for right now, we're just gonna... This is gonna be quite a bit of bonking. There we go, 32 iron sheets. So we'll put our two mixers right here, right above the basins. And I think I want our smelting setup to be right back here. So let's dig out a couple little blocks and place down our fans. Hopefully it's enough. Probably won't be. And I think we'll put these ones right over here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, actually, you know what? It might just work. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Put these here, and we'll put a campfire here, and water there. Oh, it works perfectly fine. What am I even talking about? Beautiful. And if you're wondering what's going on in this spot, just wait, because we gotta take a trip to my favorite place in the world. All right, let's do it. All right, first time here, and I'm already upset. God, I hate this place. Real quick, let's grab a little bit of netherrack so I can make a couple empty blaze burners. Also gonna need some of this lava. And now we're off to try and find some blazes to put on those burners. Oh my god. There's a fortress right there. Our portal is literally right there. But how am I supposed to get over there? I feel like hang glider's the move, but at the same time, I feel like hang glider's not the move. By the way, what is this? Sulfur? What in the world do I do with this? Okay. Put that back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, but I honestly feel like our best bet is to just bridge over there, because then at least we'll have a way back. Oh no. Chill out. Ow. Chill. Chill, please. Cut it out. I'm not having fun anymore. Okay. Back to bridging. Oh my goodness, that was horrifying. And we're here. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Hello? Nice. And I'd like to fill this other one just so we have it. Bing, bing, bing. That's way too high. Bing, bing, bing. Ha! Idiot. Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you, big dog. My axe does have looting 3, so we could get some skulls. But I really don't feel like messing with those guys too much, so we probably won't. Speak of the devil. Alright. And I hear another blaze, but I don't see another blaze. Ooh, I see a chest. Nobody's scared of you. Ah! Yoink. Ow, he got one off. He got one off before I got him. Now, I wouldn't mind looting just a little bit. Let's see what they got. Hello? What is that? Oh my goodness. I don't even know how these things work. But we're definitely taking that with us. And there's another chest right down here. Okay. But we got the nether wart room. I definitely need that. Don't mind if I do. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, and we found a spawner. Okay. Alright, listen. I just want to get a couple blaze rods and I'll be on my way. I promise. Oh my goodness. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And my helmet just broke. Okay, dope. Go ahead. Please die. How did you hit me? Alright, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want a couple blaze rods. And I will go. Ow, God. Good golly. It's okay. You guys can die now. You can die now. Stop that. Oh, Wither Skelly just jumped me from behind. Third party. Alright, we're going in. We're going in. And we're going out. And we're going out. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Good golly. Is that enough? I've had enough. 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 It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. And we are out of here. Let me leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. Oh, and of course, our exit strategy is just this one wide pillar. Please, nothing hit me. Please, nothing hit me. I think we're good. That was horrible. And we are so out of here. So out of here. Let me go back to where it's safe. Oh, home sweet home. Not going back there for a while. But now that we're back, we can go ahead and place our blaze burner. That's gonna bother me. Think. Think. And our lava buckets. And of course, a soul campfire. Now over here, I think we're just gonna place some depots. And over here, I believe we'll just do some shafts for a mechanical belt. And now we just gotta figure out a way to power all these things. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. But before we do that, let's go ahead and throw some zinc and some copper in our mechanical mixer, and then we'll heat up our blaze burner. And using our hand crank, we'll just go ahead and manually mix up some brass. And now we can take our brand new stack of brass ingots, and we'll use this to make a rotation speed controller. Oh my god, I completely forgot we need precision mechanisms. Oh, we got a whole nother contraption to set up. Oh, great. So let's just move our hand crank over here and get back to bonking. Good golly, does bonking make a man hungry? I guess I have 3 hands? What? And now we can finally make our deployers. And I think right over here is just good a place as any. Okay. And now we gotta figure out how to make this thing automatic. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right there's the water wheels. So let's just throw a vertical gearbox right there and a couple shafts going down. And that brings us to right there. Do I love that? I don't know. Well, we got the deployer spinning. Now we need the mechanical belt going. And look at that, it's even spinning in the direction I wanted it to. Now we can slap a chest right there, and then coming out of this chest, we'll do a brass funnel, make sure it's on exit mode, and we'll allow golden sheets using a list filter, and plop that bad boy right there. And then we'll add our ingredients for the precision mechanisms right here onto the deployers. And now when we throw in our golden sheets, this should start working. A little slow, but it's doing its thing. Now the problem with this setup right here is these things actually have to go through 5 times. And as you'll see after it gets this here iron nugget, as soon as it does, it's just gonna fly right off the side of the belt. But that's okay, I can stand here and catch these for now because I do have a plan. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm about to go get a Big Mac in real life. This is taking forever. Alright, so finally we have our precision mechanisms. We started with 8 gold sheets and 3 of them failed, which means we're down to 5 precision mechanisms. But that should be fine because we only need 1 to come over here and get the mixers and the press running. First we'll take a brass casing and add a precision mechanism to make a rotation speed controller. And then we'll plop that right there. Put the large cogwheel inside, and then run some shafts over to this vertical gearbox. And as you can tell, these mixers still aren't going fast enough, so we'll just crank this bad boy up a little bit. And look at that, now they're working. Let's go ahead and patch up the hole in the wall, put our crafting table back, and now look at this. If we just throw in a stack of zinc nuggets and a stack of andesite, this will sit here and start making up some more andesite alloy. But the best part is, we don't even have to manually bonk anymore. This thing works all on its own. And if you're wondering, these things aren't powered by the water wheels like our precision mechanism machine. They're actually powered by these conveyor belts running from the windmill, which honestly from this angle, you don't even really notice it unless you're looking for it. And to be honest, I kind of don't even really mind it that much from over here. But the most important part is, it's working. And now we just gotta run some of this rotation power over to the conveyor belt. Oh, idiot. Quick. There you go. Nice. And I kind of want that spinning the other way. So just throw another gearbox right there. Why not? And I completely forgot that the fans need to be blowing as well. That won't be too hard though. We'll just slap a couple encased chain drives right here. And I think I can do like this. Can I? Or I always forget how these things work. Are you guys blowing now? No. Okay. We'll just put our gearbox here, a shaft there, and connect that with a mechanical belt, and then hook this back up right here. And that's going the wrong way again. Also, the fans are blowing in the wrong direction. And are you smelting? Oh, you are smelting. You're just going way too fast. Way too fast. Okay, how about now? Beautiful, brother. Absolutely beautiful. We actually have a little bit more time. Let's turn it up a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. Hurry. Let's go. So we just hooked up a rotation speed controller and then a whole mess of mechanical belts and shafts and gearboxes that we'll never look at again, so it doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and cover all this up so we make sure that we never see it again. Beautiful. And I think we'll just move our crafting table over here, put a chest right there, and I guess we'll do an andesite casing over here because they look nice. A chest right there. And then we're gonna have to get rid of these trapdoors, which is a little unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. We might have to rethink this. But andesite casing there, chest right here, get rid of the trapdoor, andesite funnel there, that's an output. Ow, good golly. It's gonna kill me. My own machine's about to kill me. All right, let's try it out now. Please smelt, please smelt, please smelt, please smelt, please smelt, please smelt. Oh my goodness, it barely got there in time. It barely got there in time. It's working flawlessly. And we'll work on the decorations of this thing a little bit later. And we'll work on the decorations of this thing a little bit better. And we'll work on the direction. But for now, at the very least, we can do this. Yeah, that looks nice. Look at that. That looks, I don't know. We'll put like a table here or something. I don't know. But moving right along, let's hook up these fans right over here, which actually is going to be so easy. It's going to be so easy. We're literally just going to hook it right into those. Chain drive, chain drive, chain drive, and think. Beautiful. So now we can do washing and cooking and even haunting right here in the basement. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Give me that back. Now for our next station, I think I want to set up some mechanical crafters. Okay, this isn't too bad. We just need a bunch of electron tubes, some brass casings, and a bunch of crafting tables. Literally not a big deal at all. Except for the fact that I have like no nether quartz. And we're back to this godforsaken land. Let's just get our quartz and get out of here. Oh my god, I hate it here. I'm already horrified. And let's just get a whole bunch so we don't have to come back for a while. And we are out of here. Oh, I feel better already. Okay, and here we have our 21 mechanical crafters, and if I can count correctly, I'm pretty sure that's all we need. I'm pretty sure. Please tell me that's all we need. And we need more room, I'll tell you that much. And look at that. A beautiful, giant, massive panel of crafters. Yeah, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. But let's go ahead and knock out this block right here, because I think that's where I want our cogwheel to come in to make it spin and power it. And somewhere back here is our encased chain drives. Yes. Now how am I going to do this? So right there's our waterfall. Don't really want that to be shown. Okay, I got it. It's not going to be pretty, but I got it. Okay, we'll do chain drive, shaft, another shaft. I hate it already. Okay, we'll do chain drive, gearbox, cogwheel, cogwheel. I told you it's not gonna be pretty, but it is gonna work. And then we'll cover up that one right there with an andesite casing. Let's put a barrel right here so everything has a place to land. And now we just gotta make sure that all of these arrows make their way down to the barrel. Okay, that should work. Let's try this thing out. Alright, for what we want to craft, we need a whole ton of andesite alloy going all the way around this thing. Then we need 4 planks and a plus sign, and 1 stone in the middle. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's going. Look at it. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Go, keep going. Please don't fail. Please don't fail me now. It actually is pretty dope. Look at all the little parts moving. I kind of love it. And that one's going to go right here. And then they're all going to move over there. And don't fail. Oh my god, let's go. And right here, we have a pair of crushing wheels. Oh, I just realized we never finished building this. I guess we should probably do that before we move on to anything else. So give me a mechanical arm, and we'll put a depot right here at the end of the conveyor belt. So funnel goes here, mechanical arm takes from here, and places there. I can't tell if that's the right way or not because of the stupid coordinates. Let's just put that there and find out. And we got to make it spin. Okay. And the question is, how are we going to do that? We need a cogwheel here. And how are we going to make that spin? We could do vertical gearbox here, there, and here. That works. Let's put a gold sheet in here and see if it actually does work the way we want it to. First it gets a little cogwheel, then it gets a big cogwheel, and then it gets the iron nugget before finally landing on the depot. Oh, look at it go. It's, again, not the fastest thing in the world, but what's important is, does it work? Look how freaking cool it looks though. It's like out of Star Wars, dude. I love that. Look at it. It's kind of like a dinosaur. It's like a bronchosaurus, and it goes right through the blocks. It's like the Ender Dragon. Okay, and now sticker in the depot. Yeah. Okay, now sticker in the funnel. Beautiful. And out it comes to finish the process. Okay, so I think this thing works now. Busy hands. Watch your mechanical arm transport its first item. I kind of want to watch it transport every item. I kind of love it. But real quick, let's do something about this back wall, because we kind of tore it apart. And there we go. That looks so much better. So much better. Okay, now we can deal with the massive crushing wheel. And honestly, I like this spot right back here. It's almost like I built it specifically for these things. So let's put that one there and that one. Oh no, brother. Oh no, I thought they could go right next to each other. Oh, they're off center. Oh, I hate it here so bad. Well, if they have to be off center, I'd like it on that block over there. At least we could do something. We'll do something here. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something. I promise. We'll figure it out. But for now, we have our crusher wheels. They're placed down, and I'd like to put a chute right there and a chute right here, followed by some double chests there, and get rid of the trapdoors. And there. Let's just put some logs in this corner. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know how bad we messed this up. There. Much better. So much better. That was driving me insane. We could put another crafting table right there. And let's just put a barrel in this corner. Beautiful. Okay, so now these things are here. We just got to figure out how to make them spin. And I think our best bet is to just tap into the same power we got going on over here. And we are outside. Cool. Honestly, let's just put gearbox here, gearbox there, shaft in the middle, and then we'll go shaft across here, shaft there and there, and mechanical belt here, mechanical belt there, and now these things are spinning. Dope. Now let's cover all of this back up. We might have to do some terraforming out here. This was like this. This is how this generated, I promise. So now if we throw a couple pieces of raw iron in this chest, they'll start crushing away. It's not exactly the fastest thing in the world, is it? Alright, let's just get rid of all this junk for a moment, and we'll put shafts coming out of this gearbox into a rotation speed controller with a large cogwheel. Put a shaft right here, and mechanical belt there. And how fast can we make this go without overstressing it? And we're overstressed. Okay, 60 is our limit. 60 is the fastest we can go. And they're going the wrong direction. Dope. That's fine, just take it to -60. Look at these things, they're flying, dude. Oh my Lanta. All right, let's stick all of our iron in and see what happens. Honestly, I really thought it was gonna be faster than that. Oh my Lanta. Okay, it's doing way more than one at a time. I thought it was doing one at a time. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay, so these things are flying. Let's cover this back up. And with that, our workshop is pretty much complete. It could use a little bit of decorating, some paintings, or I don't know, some shelves and whatnot. We can make that happen. By the way, if we want to keep processing this crushed raw iron, we could either simply smelt it with our super smelter right here. Wait for it. Please turn into an ingot. Please turn into an ingot. Please. Beautiful. Or we could take it over here and wash it with our washing station. And if we do this, we actually have a chance to get a little bit of extra redstone. The only problem is it turns it into a whole bunch of iron nuggets, which we would then have to craft into ingots. Unless, of course, we set up a whole nother system to pack it automatically in some basins. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Because right now, I'd like to come outside and finally get started on our first automatic farm. Which means we need to go back inside and get to crafting. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of supplies. Let's get out here and start setting up our farm. So first we'll come to the center block and dig down a couple. Probably help if I actually had a water bucket. And then we'll hop down here, clear out just a little bit of room. Place down our water wheel along with our bucket. Make sure you block that off so it can spin. And then we'll place shafts going up to the top. A mechanical bearing on there. That's the wrong way. A mechanical bearing on top. And that's too high. A mechanical bearing on top. Then we'll do some linear chassis coming out of that. And I think we'll make it about that long. Make sure to super glue this all up. And then we'll place super glue on the sides of this thing with our mechanical harvesters attached. Let's put our 2 barrels here, portable storage interface on top, make sure that's glued together. And then right here in the front, we want to do a barrel for our main storage, a chute on top of that, and a portable storage interface on top of that. So now I believe if we click this right here, it should start working. It's definitely spinning. Will it connect over there? Sure does. I kind of really hate the fact that it took the dirt with it. So we'll just pause it right there and get rid of those blocks. Now you can start spinning again and we'll put the dirt back. Hurry, 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 hurry. Don't get run over. Beautiful. And we gotta sleep. Oh, hey fellas. Can't you see I'm kind of busy? Huh. Anyways, now we can go ahead and till all the soil and go ahead and plant our wheat seeds. And so now, as soon as the wheat starts growing, the mechanical harvesters will harvest it up for us, put it into those barrels right there, and then the portable storage interface will connect up to this one right here and drop it into this handy dandy gold barrel. And let's just go ahead and help it along so we can prove our point. And look at that. By the way, the mechanical harvesters automatically replant the wheat seeds, whereas trees, you would need to use a little bit of a deployer. And you can see it's doing a big old connection right there. That's how you know it's exchanging some goods. And if we check our barrel, we already got stuff coming in. But we're not done just yet because I really don't want this barrel to fill up with wheat seeds. So we're gonna dig out some dirt right here. We're gonna put a smart chute right below it, set wheat seed as the filter, and run that into a composter, which will then use a hopper to dump into a chest. So if we throw our wheat seeds back in, you can hear them composting away. And pretty soon, or already, we got bone meal in this chest. And if I ever want to access that bone meal chest, bam, secret trap door. And here it all is. And that was pretty much our main goal for today. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I know, there's a big old wheat field right next to the automatic one we just built, but I'm tired of harvesting it with my hands. And it's the Create mod, dude. We gotta build machines. We gotta do cool things with machinery. I don't know. But before we get out of here, there is still one more thing I'd like to do for today, which is plant another field of crops right here on this side of the path. And who knows, maybe if you guys are lucky, we'll automate that one next episode. I'm just kidding, we're not going to. I really just wanted wheat. Or maybe we will, who knows? All I know is I'm gonna get started planting right now. Now, I don't know if we're going to do a brand new crop field every single episode, but I do think it's adding a lot of vibes and ambience to our area, and I'm really enjoying the way these carrots turned out. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got all the carrots planted. We got this nice hedge trimming the whole thing. And honestly, it's really not much, but I love the way it turned out. It's just adding such a nice little cozy vibe to our area. And like I said, I'm not sure if we'll add a brand new farm every episode, but I definitely want to keep up this trend. I love the way this is turning out. Oh, and by the way, if we head back down to the basement, you'll see that I actually took the time to decorate our workshop just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I just hung a couple paintings, threw a couple item frames down. I added signs to all of our little workstations. Look at that. Just look at that. It's something so simple, but I feel like it adds so much. Put some random little seats around, got a chest on some shelves. We got some Create goggles on a hat stand. And yeah, dude, it's just so much more cozy down here. I love it. But with that, we are officially all out of time for today's episode. Make sure you let me know if you have any ideas for next episode down in the comments below. And also, if you want to see more of your boy, make sure you check out me on Twitch. I've been daily live streaming every single day. That's the definition of daily at twitch.tv/_Bales. And if you're anything like me and you don't really have the time to watch live streams like that, then check out my second channel, youtube.com/SecretBales, for all of my VODs. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Bales. I love you, and Jesus loves you too. Where am I? Later.